Welcome to the Eman show. Let's go down. You on my broadcast, little man.
And the Sooners will get us started with the opening kickoff.
Up on the end zone. Give me a
Kickoff's
touchdown.
team was ready and in their lanes, and he would have been better off.
Yeah, already ain't gonna let me set my D, so let me set my main shit up. Ain't gonna do nothing but call another one.
In the end zone. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make...
What's so hard about that? They let me wait that little
Everybody
bit
on
of
the same
time.
page. Line gets set. First down. Looking to move it through the air. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. To throw, it's Green. Gets it out quickly. At the 40, there he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, that was a dart right there. He's going to give Arkansas a chance because in the old days in the SEC, you had to run the football if you were going to win championships. Today, you better be able to get it done through the air. When you think of all the great play callers in this league and all of the Heisman Trophy winners this league has seen at the QB position in recent years, you better be able to do it throwing the ball. This guy, I think, gives Arkansas a chance with his arm.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Going over the top. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Defense in press coverage. Now they'll run it on the toss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. They go to the ground. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Now rolling to the left. On the run, fires downfield. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he'll be ridden out of bounds, but not before a good pickup on that one. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a 1st down in the red zone. To the ground with the back. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Razorbacks in the hurry up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Looking for a man. It's Green. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board. They are going nuts.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Still running at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And now on first down after converting with the run.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
Makes the catch and knockdown.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arkansas 7, Oklahoma 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. To the air, it's Arnold. Fires the pass, intercepted.
Oh, good pick.
Got some room to run.
I can't even say shit. Good shit.
Touchdown, Arkansas. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time
He came out of
interception
nowhere.
return. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick 6, and then your offense gets the 2-point conversion. Wow.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and force a tackle for a loss.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Barnes. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Just the ability to move the chains, keep the drive going, sort of quintessential efficiency from a Sooner quarterback.
Yeah, and from a Sooner offense because, Reese, they keep the drive going, but what does that do? Most Oklahoma teams over the years, we see them go fast, and they wear you down throughout a football game. So the quarterback play on those completions that move the sticks, that make you play 3 more plays, 4 more plays, 5 more plays, and just wear you out.
Gonna run it. It's Barnes. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Running back goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Finds a crease at the 20. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Trying to slam in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job on the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
That's caught. It's Sategna. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Starting to feel a little pressure. He finds his man, and he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Green. And they're not quite in rhythm there, it's incomplete. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just steamrolling his way through. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. He's looking to throw it. He's going to run it. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Snares it outside. It's Hobbs. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. If you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies because you have got to stop this up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He's into the end zone, and they'll put 2 more on the board just before halftime. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Fair catch called for and made. One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arkansas 23, Oklahoma 7.
And the Razorbacks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high rate.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback checking the play. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Back to pass, it's Arnold. Coming after it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Sooners are in the hurry up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the 2nd half.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Come on, bro. It's just the third quarter. You trying to run the clock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Arkansas.
2nd down coming up. Trying to get the corner.
Overwinged it.
Got enough space.
Overwinged it.
Touchdown, Arkansas. And the punishment has been extended.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Wants to throw. It's Green. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Well, if you want to get something done, you better just do it yourself. Nobody open in the end zone that time. Quarterback's able to scramble and get in for 2.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way.
And they got him for the sack.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations?
I like that too.
The defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Good timing on the quick out. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's complete. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Smart offensive coordinators, they're going to throw deep balls, especially those 50-50 balls you hear about all the time. My wide receiver is better than your DB. Not on this play.
Dropping back, it's Arnold. The throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. He'll fire to his right. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown Sooners. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. They're really spinning that wheel of fortune here. 2-possession game going for the onside kick here in the 3rd. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Jackson. Just slithered through the tackle when he's got room to run. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the route is on.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these.
How the fuck they match Alabama with Alabama? Get the fuck out of here.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
You don't know anything about that shit you listening to, boy.
Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Got room at the 35. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable.
Say what?
Great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Off the play fake on first down. Keeps looking downfield. And he just chucks it into the fourth row. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. On to attempt the try.
I ain't even saying shit. What the fuck is you talking about, nigga?
Quick strike offense on that three-play
You can't even spell, you dumb bitch. You can't even fucking read. Yeah.
To kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. RPO complete to open the drive. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. At the 45 on his way. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
They move the tight end all over. They'll give it to him again. Runs through the tackle. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
No.
And the pass hits, picked
Damn,
off.
I hit the wrong
Well, he
motherfucker.
didn't
Good
let him get
defense.
loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing in his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. On the move, it's Haynes. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Well, that's a real good-looking throw. And I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because...
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
The one thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
DB's right up on the receivers. Slings it. Complete to the
Good
left.
fucking route.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
First down to start the drive after the break. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time
Oh,
that
the
you get a
Randy.
group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting...
Damn, that's what your mama
Yeah,
told
me too,
you.
David, really. It was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
You gay,
Halfway there
Freddie.
on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Alabama! Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on 2nd. Still looking on the move. Nothing open downfield.
Go
so
up
he'll just toss it
field,
away.
bro.
And that goes
What the
down as
fuck is he
incompletion,
doing?
but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. He'll call his own number. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And, guys, the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Miller with the ball. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Alabama quickly back to the line. On 4th down, looking to pass. He'll get rid of it. Finds his man, they convert.
I'm looking at the
Huge
computer
gain before
tapping
he
me.
goes out of bounds, and now they've
Lame.
got it 1st and goal. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Scrambling away. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quarterback adapting. Now looking to throw back to the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he's
Damn good catch.
Touchdown time. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff unit about to go to work. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Well, you ain't been a man since you was a baby. You been a bitch.
Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He'll try to do it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Trying to make magic with his feet. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be.
Stop taking that lineman off the line of scrimmage.
Because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking for space to the left. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down.
Man, I don't care, bro. I don't care who I had open. Fuck, nigga.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now he's looking to throw it. Steps away.
I know where
Finding
he is.
his way all over the backfield, staying alive, and finally he goes down. Quarterback checking off. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Buys a little extra time. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Trying to get to it. And they couldn't hold off the heat.
I play straight defense. I don't play that fuck shit you
I
play.
think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the 2nd half. And on the very first play of the 3rd quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoots his way to
You
the
better
first
get
down
down.
and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The delay of game pushes the offense back. 1st down here for the offense. A They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Going to try to get it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the...